We all had a bad experience in a restaurant, haven't we? This morning, I'd like to discuss the causes of bad service in restaurants. I'm present a solution that is 100% applicable. First, I am going to tell you an anecdote that happened to me some time ago when I went to dinner. My mom had already decided that she would eat when the waiter arrived. His voice gave us to understand that he was angry, and his attitude confirmed that day was a shameful. First, the waiter had forgotten the order, and therefore we had to wait more than 1 hour for dinner. My partner is going to tell you about the factor behind that service.
Every service has a background. When a dish in a restaurant is delayed or you receive a bad attention, there is a point of origin to all of these inconvenience for this to happen. The boss or the leader is the one that has to make sure that everything in the restaurant goes well. But if he doesn't know his role as the leader or the boss, the company is going to have some problems. For all this, the leader needs to have some characteristics. The first one is the leader must make sure that their employees know the importance of service. He needs to be an example to follow with these actions. The third one, he needs to express the service through a common language for everyone to understand. The fourth, he needs to encourage the teamwork and the service in every action of his employees. And the last one, he needs to make sure that the quality of service brings joy for everyone, especially his employees. And if he makes sure that his employees are happy, the clients will be happy. So the leader must have these characteristics to make the employees have belonging with the company, and if he the employees says at the start that they are important and that they need to work and be happy, they can express that to the client, that they have to be a service, happy, and every time with that.
I'm going to talk to you about the service triangle to see the importance of the customer-waiter relationship. Customer. Attract new ones and preserve old ones. Strategy. Think of the customer as the most important thing. People. Direct link with the customer. Systems. Is the interaction to give a service which should be more pleasant for the customer. The bosses should take into account the importance of the waiter when it comes to generating a first impression to the customer. Because in this case, we will apply the famous phrase, there is no... The bosses should take into account the importance of the waiter when it comes to generating the first impression to the customer, because in this case we will apply the famous phrase, there is no second chance for a first impression, said by Oscar Wilde.
So the solution for this problem is that the leader have to know that his employees are important, and that they need to be happy with what they are doing every day in the company. So he have to make sure that this is accomplished. Also, the company needs to train their employees for the moment of truth. That is the moment that the employee and the client have contact. So this is necessary to give a service of high quality. Also, why service? Why don't focus on the product or something else? because nowadays our daily actions are surround of service. Since the moment of your mom give you the breakfast, when you take the bus or go to college, the teacher in the class, all of these require some service. So it's important that all the companies can give or complete a service of high quality.